All right, welcome into Study Ball. Today we're going to take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. We're going to take a look at Thursday night's game last week. And we've always said in the NFL that there are certain situations that are money situations. Talk about the red zone, money situations. But we talk about the money down being third down, to keep drives going, to be able to finish in the red zone on third down and get points on the board. Games are won and lost with what we do on third down, in third down situations, whether that's offensively or defensively. That game last Thursday looked ugly for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why? Because they lost third down. They didn't play well on third down. They put themselves in bad situations on third down, and that's what wins and loses football games. You end up seeing how close the game was last week, and they played awful, and they played awful on third down, but the game was still close. They make a few of those situational plays. Best situational teams in football are the best teams in football. And right now, the Steelers aren't doing that very well, specifically on offense. Let's take a look. All right, so here we go. Third down situation. Okay, first third down of the game. 3rd and 1. Okay, nice job here. Najee Harris. Give it to him, breaks through a tackle, gets the first down. Nothing fancy here. First down on that first third down of the game. All right, come to the second third down. It's 3rd and 19. Not many plays in your playbook for 3rd and 19. So we're going to look at this play. What Minnesota likes to do is they like to run back into cover 2. So this is something that we got to be ready for later in the game. 2, and specifically Tampa 2, the Mike linebacker running to the middle of the field. They're going to try to force you to throw it underneath them so you can't get the first down. And here, good play right here. Run what we call a 7-stop. Not a great play against cover 2. You see the 7 stops on both sides, but great timing by Ben. Get the ball out. Good completion coming back to the football. The only problem is we run the route at 15, 16 yards, which, again, is probably what the route is designed for. It's not designed to get 19 yards. And so we're just a little bit short in this situation. And now we got to decide, are we going for it on 4th down? Are we punting? We play in the field position game, but can't leave yourself in 3rd and long situations. All right, here we go again. Third down of the game. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. What do we expect Minnesota to do on 3rd down? Well, especially 3rd and long. Okay, we expect them to go cover 2. Instead, they're going to drop down. They're going to play some cover 1. They're going to bring pressure right here. And so, again, can you hold the football? No, we're just going to come off and get a completion right here, maybe set up a field goal. I can live with that in this situation that, hey, you don't have a lot of plays for 3rd and long. Okay, maybe the one thing you do if you're Ben is you find your one-on-one. If they go middle close and play man-to-man, the better shot down here running a comeback to get your 3rd and long. But again, I'm not expecting to get this. So get a completion, get into field goal range. I can live with it. So there you go. Look at the first few 3rd downs. So I'm just kind of taking a look at those. Those aren't the key ones in the game other than the fact that they left themselves in long yardage situation. Not going to pick that up very often, and so it eliminates you from having opportunities to get points or forcing your field goal kicker to kick longer field goals, which end up missing, and you get no points out of it. All right. So this situation right here, we've got a 3rd and short situation, a 3rd and 1 situation. So this is where we want to start talking about details. Details. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to run a little zone right here. Everybody step in this direction. Okay, so you bring Chase Claypool down, and his job is to come right off this tight end and block this gap right here. They're going to come and shoot inside. Great. We want to push everything down. We want to leave Harris one-on-one with the furthest guy away or the worst tackler, the corner in this particular situation. So 3rd and 1. There it is. Okay? Wide receivers, right? Everybody else is coming down. You can't go up. You got to come down. You got to come down, and you got to cut this guy off. You got to get your hat in front of this guy. Little details. That's what costs you a 3rd and 1 yard. Boom, we're going to let that guy shoot through. He makes the tackle, or he slows him down so this guy can come up to make the tackle. Details. Come down. Be a part of the offensive line. Don't step out. Step where you expect him to be or where you have to go. So even if you seal him here, he goes outside, you seal him, and we've got a gap now for Harris to run. Lose that block right there. Lose the down. have to punt the football on something that should have been an easy first down. There we are again. Back to 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16. All right, what's Minnesota going to do? Probably run back to cover 2 once again, but you'll see what they do in cover 2. Okay? Harrison Smith right here, he's going to look at you. So they do a lot of push coverage. So even though it's 2 or quarters, they see that you've got 3 receivers to this side. So they're going to check out the eyes of the quarterback. If Ben's looking this way, I'm going to turn and I'm going to push this way, leaving one-on-one back here. So that's exactly what Ben does. Nice job. Move your eyes. Harrison Smith goes this way, leaves this guy one-on-one on an island. Got to win those situations. They try to do like a stutter comeback. He stutters, doesn't really get going again, doesn't win out here. Squatted on the outside. No chance to make this throw. Got to win the one-on-one situations or you're not going to have success. And once again, tough situation, 3rd and long to win anyways. But here we are, first part of the game, right? You get your first one, then you're in 3rd and long, 3rd and long, 3rd and long. You're in 3rd and 1. You don't block it right. You lose there. We're in tough situations the entire first half because of mistakes that we've made offensively, either putting ourselves in long yardage situations or not being able to execute other situations. All right, so here we are right here. All right, so we're in 3rd down situation again, and I want you to understand. So this is what we call an A-gap mug. So both linebackers are up in the A-gaps, which is the gap between the center and guard on both sides are considered the A-gap. So Mike Zimmer loves to walk both linebackers up into the A-gap. Why do you do that? Because it forces guys to squeeze down. It forces offensive linemen to have to step in a certain direction. Okay, so we got to step in a certain direction. And then we've got to get our back up here to fill in an A-gap where we can get easy pressure into the backfield and get on the quarterback. Okay, so that's what we got there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for our 6 blockers right here. Harrison Smith, free safety over here. When they walk up into the A-gap, you cannot expect your back to go A-gap and then recover out to safety. Will not happen. That's why these guys walk up, forces the back to go here. Now we're going to bring the safety there. So what do we have to do? This is what we call a side adjust. If that safety comes, we have nobody to block him. Or we can switch to protection and let him block the safety, but then everybody has to slide, and now we're either hot off of this guy or we're hot off the front side A-gap. So we like to take the interior. If they bring a safety, we have to bring a side adjust. So it means we got to adjust our route over here to a quick route so I can throw off of this guy. Here, you'll see, Steelers don't do that. Everybody does their job. Back steps up here and gets protection. This is the quarterback's guy. This is the X's guy down here. We got to take care of that because there's nobody left to block him. Instead, we're not going to. We're going to try to hold the football and throw it out the front side. Bang. We're sacked right there because we didn't make an adjustment. There's nowhere for Ben to go. And again, that's why we have to adjust. Don't normally have a one receiver on the backside that's always running a quick route. So you got to adjust to take care of this pressure. They don't do it here in 3rd down. Boom, we get a sack. Bad job of executing by your offense. And that's really just play callers, quarterback, figuring out an answer against that safety blitz because it's something that Minnesota does. Okay, here we're walking up. We're in 3rd and long once again. We're walking up. Okay, so what's the protection here? What are we doing here? Okay, so with the back on this side, I'm going to assume back gets that linebacker. Block, block. Offensive line should slide to the strong side. Okay, so it takes 1 and 2, both of these guys to come to give us an issue right here. Okay, what do the Steelers do? Okay, so now we've got the center going to this guy. We've got our back going to this guy, and nobody comes over here to the front side. So, again, it would have been hot anyways because they're bringing both of these guys. So we got to have some kind of quick answer over here, which you'll see, no quick answer for Ben. So he's going to be in trouble anyways. Going to be in trouble anyways because he's got no quick answer. But the bottom line is it should be the deep guy that comes free, not this guy. So either the back has to cross over and get that linebacker, or the offensive line has to know this and slide away from the back. He's going there. We've got that picked up. And now our issue becomes that guy. Either way, bad protection. We don't block it right. So the quickest guy gets to Ben. Bad play call. Once again, we have no answer for Ben. Okay, in an offense that's made to dink and dunk, they have no answer for Big Ben when you bring a hot situation and pressure. Everybody, eyes down the field, eyes down the field. Everybody's running deep, and Ben got nowhere to go with the football. Bad protection, boom, another third down, sack for 9 yards. No chance right there because of play call and because of protection. Okay, here we go. We got a 3rd and 6 situation right here. Okay, so we're going to throw this. Okay, they've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to throw a screen here to our running back. Boom. He's going to go there. I need somebody getting out here. Somebody getting out here to take number 3. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Normally, in these situations, the tackle sets and he gets out there because he's the widest guy and he's got a chance to get to this guy to block him, and then we wrap this back inside. Here, Pittsburgh's going to drop the tackle here, and this guy's outside leverage on the guard, so he can't get through there to get to him. Center has no chance. So here we are in a 3rd down situation. Give ourselves no chance whatsoever. The guy that's always the most dangerous, this backer right here, look at this. We got no chance to get anybody to him. It's got to be the tackle, quick set, get out, get to him. No chance. We do this. He's right there. Harris breaks the tackle and gets a few extra yards, but just bad execution, bad design, because you know in a situation like, you don't know, but in most situations, when you get 4 guys over here, we expect 3 guys to be out here on the edge. We expect all those guys. So that's the guy we got to worry about. We got to figure out a way to get to him quicker than they did right here. Another miss on 3rd down. 23-0 in the 3rd quarter. Why? Because we've been awful on 3rd down. Well, it doesn't stop at this point. We got a 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and 1 here. Boom, guard. We jump in that situation. Here we go. Now we're in 3rd and 6. Okay, now we're in 3rd and 6. We got the same walk up. Muggs right here. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm assuming, once again, back's going to walk up to his side, A gap. Offensive line should be sliding this direction. Guard, tackle, out here. So, Ray Turner, I believe, is the one that just jumped on the last play. He's the right guard. What's he going to do here? Now he's going to step down to the linebacker, who the back thinks is his guy and should be his guy, and we're going to let that defensive tackle run free right here at the quarterback. Again, not doing a good job up front of understanding what the situation is, understanding where the back is. Sometimes we will squeeze this as an offensive line, and we'll ask the back to come up here and block a tackle. Usually do that if we're under center and not in shotgun, because in shotgun, we can elude the quarterback and we can go either side, so we'd rather our little guy on a little guy. So I don't know what Turner's doing here and why he's squeezing down on this one. Shouldn't be. Harris is trying to read that, sees him bounce out, doesn't even think about the tackle, so I have to believe this is on the offensive line. Boom, another free hitter on Ben. Ben got no chance to do anything here while he expects it to be protected. Okay, 3rd and 2 right here. 3rd and 2 right here. Man, this is just great effort, right? 3rd and 2. We give ourselves no real answer here because what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders. So we're going to try to say we're going to run it, and we're going to run it off the furthest defender. Okay, that's fine. But there's that furthest defender coming in. We get pushed back. We got nothing, but Harris does a great job of breaking a couple tackles and just a great individual effort of breaking a bunch of tackles and getting us the first down. We didn't execute. We didn't win up front. We got run-throughs. We got pressure in the backfield. Just a great individual effort. But here we go. 3rd down. We haven't done anything on 3rd down this entire game. How do you have any chance to win when you can't win a single 3rd down? 3rd down in the red zone. Good job right here. Get that safety in the mix here. Kind of a double team there. We get one-on-one with the back. I like the decision right here, knowing that the safety's not doubling him. Good throw there by Ben. Get one-on-one. We finally win a third down. Go figure. We're getting the ball in the end zone when we win on third down. Nice job. All right. Now we're coming back. We got a 3rd and 9 situation right here. 3rd and 9. All right, so here we go again. I don't know what the protection is. Okay, so boom, boom, walked up, here. Okay, so we've got basically 6 blockers, and if we leave the tight end, we got 7 blockers. 7 blockers here against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. 7 against 6. So how are we going to block this? You're going to have to assume, like always, back's going to get the A gap. We should be here. We should be here. We're going to get the other A gap with the center. Should be here. And then these 2 guys can help on that defensive end. That's how you're doing it. How in the world do we do this where the entire offensive line slides, the back goes to that side, and we're going to leave a defensive end free? Leave a defensive end free. Okay, if the offensive line's all sliding that way, Harris needs to be taking the outside guy because there's always going to be an outside guy. There's always going to be a defensive end. Can't let him be the free guy to your quarterback. So we're just going to overload, and we're going to push 7 guys to basically 5 guys to the right, and we're going to leave a defensive end free. Now, Ben's able to beat it with the throw, but look at what route we have on top of this. So this is the route we have on 3rd down. We got a safety going over the top. We got a corner underneath playing cover 2, and we've got a go route. This is what we're banking on 3rd and 9. I get it. He thought he was going to get a middle closed because Harrison Smith is down here. We got one-on-one. I get it. But we need to have an answer if they don't, because in 3rd and long, pretty much the whole game, they've been running back to cover 2. What is my cover 2 answer? Do I have a cover 2 answer? Let's see. On this side, we've got a runaway and a runaway, which is man beater. Okay, now they could be saying we're going to get 2-man. Okay, but people plant inside on 2-man, so they're going to take away inside breaking routes the best they can. So I guess this is your only option right here. Not great options, but instead of going to the better option, you're throwing a go route into 2-man, and now just a great catch by Claypool to bail them out. Terrible situation, terrible play call, terrible protection. We just happened to get bailed out by a couple guys making a great play, but you're not going to live in the NFL, and you're not going to win games in the NFL trying to bail yourself out like that. Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, they're going to drop back into zone. You tell me where to throw the football. Okay, covered. This guy's undercutting this, going right there. Oh, sorry, that's not my offensive lineman. Where he's going. Why he's chasing somebody down the field. Maybe they're trying to throw a screen right here. Okay, that's probably what it is. Here, okay? And we're taking this shot at this guy right here when he's not even open. Looks like they're trying to set up tight end screen. So I don't know why Ben's throwing this. Not a good look. They got lucky with the PI, okay? But it looks like, yeah, okay, now that's why I didn't realize they were running the screen. Pop it here to the tight end. We got a shot to get in the end zone. Instead, Ben decides to try to throw the touchdown. Not a great situation. We get lucky with the PI that we end up scoring on. But trying to force something that's not there, my opinion, bad decision by Ben to try to force that instead of throwing the screen, but got lucky and got something there. All right, here we go again. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Details. We're going to run the football here. Okay, we're going to run the football right here. Okay, just like we said with Claypool earlier, it's just a zone play right here. Tight end A, still in his stance. Slow off the ball when everybody else is moving. That's part A. Part B, you have got to be an extension of the offensive line, and you've got to have your hat right on the hip of this guy, and you can't let this guy get his hat across you. What do? Let him get our hat across us. 3rd and short situation, and we're going to allow him to get across us. And boom, he gets to the back in the backfield. Instead of us being able to seal this here, boom, boom. Now we got a chance to cut back. Instead, we lose that block because we're laid off the ball and we don't have good position, right? We got to step and get our hat across right now, lose that block, and we're done for once again. All right, as we'll keep going, man. Struggles on 3rd down. Awful third downs. Okay, so we got a 3rd and short, 3rd and 4 right here. Okay, and so what have we been getting? A lot of 3rd down, cover 2 man. I'd love to have more options for my quarterback. We're going to run a little pivot right here, which again, against 2-man, against man-to-man coverage, 3rd and short, I like it. But what are my options if they run back to 2? Because you always have to, as a quarterback or as a coordinator, have options to go, okay, what do I expect here? I expect some sort of man, or I expect 2. I need answers no matter which one of those things they do. So they play cover 2. We got a pivot going right back to this guy. We got a hook going to that guy. We got this going to that guy. I don't even know what these routes are. Maybe this is an in. So if this is an in, then Ben could read this high-low right here. And in this situation, should probably be throwing the one up over the top. But these routes on the outside are kind of lazy routes. I'm not really sure if they're just creating these things on their own or if they're actually running something. I mean, you look at them, they're kind of slowing down, falling inside, looking back at the court. I don't know what they are. But anyway, so we're stuck throwing a 1-yard route on 3rd and 4. And of course, they rally, tackle us, and we don't get it. Just, to me, just bad football all the way around, execution, play calls, answers for the different coverages that we're going to see. So there you go. 3rd down, 3rd down, 3rd down, money down, money down, money down. What do you do on the money down? Pittsburgh lost this game by 8 points. They lost this game by 1 score, and it was a drop pass late in the game. If they just execute, if they just put themselves in better situations, if they just call better plays, do a better job picking up protections, they possibly win this game even though they didn't play well the entire first half. But 3rd down, they lost the 3rd down battle, which normally means you're going to lose the win-loss battle as well.